To have everybody here. I want to start out by thanking people who get involved in politics. If we didn't have volunteers, no matter what the political stripe, politics and democracy couldn't happen. So we all have our supporters, and we're thankful that you're with us. I've been elected now since 2009. And Inverness is a wonderful place. We have many cultures in this county. The beautiful thing, I think, is how well we get along together and how well we integrate as a community, as a larger community together. We have a lot of needs that are similar to other rural areas of the country and the province. And there's issues that are raised in the legislature that I've been representing over this time. Things like healthcare, the hospital in Inverness. So important. I've been traveling around this past election campaign and hearing a lot from people who are seniors, who are traveling for medical appointments, treatments, to see specialists. That's a significant issue. Roads have been a significant issue on people's minds. And I know tonight we're going to talk about a lot of items that are connected to the economy because our sponsor is the Chamber of Commerce. But I'm going to try to be weaving in some of the other interests of people here in the constituency. Most everything does connect to the economy, so I look forward to the questions that are coming forward, and we might as well get at the debate, so I'm not going to spend any longer talking. I look forward to hearing my other colleagues' comments, and look forward to the beginning of the debate. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Alan. Our next opening statement is from Bobby Morris from the Liberal Party.
Hi, everyone. We're going to have some technical issues before we get on, right? Yeah. Great. Hi, everyone. My name is Bobby Morris. I'm from a Port Hood native. I live in Inverness. Over the past 10 years, I've worked in finance, accounting, and economic development. When I had an opportunity to spend more time with my family and come home to Cape Breton, like all people my age, I felt like I had won the lottery. It's an absolute dream and privilege to be home in Cape Breton, to be with family, and to have the opportunity for gainful employment here. In my role with the Cape Breton Partnership, I put a high priority on job creation, year-round tourism, keeping our young people home, and we need to do this to reverse the last 20 years of youth leaving. I will fight to ensure education here is quality, available to our youth, and our system helps more families, puts all children on an equal footing. Education is that great equalizer, and it drives our economy. Our public health care is something I'm proud of. Being able to deliver this service for generations needs to be our top priority. I believe the investments since 2013 show that rural hospitals and healthcare is a top priority. There's been a provincial strategy to reduce travel for rural communities. Things like dialysis and CT scanners, dialysis units have reduced travel times. They've made our healthcare facilities serve more of our community and to keep that healthcare at home. Our industries in Nova Scotia are differing depending on the community. Different depending on rural or urban, but rural is the most important driver of the future of the Nova Scotian economy. I'm so happy I've had the opportunity to find that full-time employment here. I know it's a privilege, but I want to make that a possibility for everyone. I believe that I'm the right candidate to support job creation, take real action on improving our roads, and to keep our economy, our community schools, just like we did last night.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Bobby. Our third opening statement comes from Michelle Smith of the New Democratic Party. Michelle, you have 2 minutes.
All right, well, for me, this election is about the future, and especially the future of rural Nova Scotia. You know, there's new scientific evidence that Halifax is not the center of the universe, but tell that to the Regional Health Authority. No, we don't have ours anymore. And Nova Scotia has a really high percentage of its population in rural areas, and yet most of the decisions are not made with our needs and our priorities in mind. And yet, our priorities and our needs and our vision of the economy could be serving all of Nova Scotia. And I think about the agricultural sector, identified in the Ivany report as a key anchor, an economic anchor for Nova Scotia. I think about forestry. We shouldn't be giving the least value products getting the least value products from our forests, like biomass and pulp. We should be diversifying that sector, and that means rolling back clear cutting and stopping whole tree harvesting. There's all these issues that are important to rural Nova Scotians. But that also means building our communities and strengthening our communities in rural areas. You know, without good schools, without safe schools, doctors that we need and want to recruit aren't going to want to bring their young families along. And if we have a lot of families at risk, vulnerable families, then the doctors and healthcare workers and teachers are going to be overwhelmed servicing the needs and wants of those vulnerable families. They are now. The Cape Breton Regional School Board is going to decrease the number of social workers and school psychologists. That does not sound like good news. It does not sound like support to me. And not only that, if we don't want fewer families to do that Fort Mac quick step, we need to have people earn a living wage here in Nova Scotia. You know, even in rural areas, there's so much potential for innovation in the technical sector. As I say, agriculture, fisheries, farming, forestry. We need to develop that strength here and now for all of us.